As many of you already know, this year we will elect a new president. The president is the leader of our country. The last presidential election was in 2012 when Barack Obama became president. Now, 4 years later, in 2016, it is time to elect a new president. Our country, the United States of America, has a stable tradition of a two-party system. These kinds of parties aren't like pizza parties or birthday parties. These types of parties are just groups of people that are basically like clubs. They select a candidate or someone they think would make a good president. One party is called the Republicans and one party is called the Democrats. The Republicans have selected Donald Trump as their candidate for the presidency, and the Democrats have selected Hillary Clinton as their candidate for the presidency. Now I'm going to interview both candidates so we can get a better idea about who they are and how they plan to help our country. Mrs. Clinton, what political party do you represent?
I have been proudly representing the Democratic Party for 48 years.
Mr. Trump, what political party do you represent?
The Republican Party.
Mrs. Clinton, what part of the country are you from?
I was born in Chicago and have lived all over, but now I mainly live in Chappaqua, New York, which isn't too far away from here.
Mr. Trump, what part of the country are you from?
I'm probably from New York City.
Mrs. Clinton, what was your job before running for president?
Well, before running for president, I was the Secretary of the State, which is the president's top helper on the U.S. dealings with other countries. Before that, I was the Senator of the great state of New York, and before that, I was the First Lady of the United States when my husband Bill was president. I am a lawyer by trade, and I have a lot of political experience.
Mr. Trump, what was your job before running for president?
I was a businessman. I made my fortune in real estate. My companies build luxury apartments, hotels, and golf courses all around the world. I also made reality TV shows like The Apprentice and Celebrity Apprentice.
Mrs. Clinton, do you have any children?
Yes, my husband Bill and I have a daughter named Chelsea. I also have 2 grandchildren.
Mr. Trump, do you have any children?
Yes, I have 5 children. 4 of them are adults now, and 1 is 10 years old and in elementary school. I also have 8 grandchildren.
Mrs. Clinton, what would be special about you if you were elected president?
I would be the first female president. Never before has a woman been elected president of the United States. I think it's long overdue for this wonderful country to be represented by a strong female leader.
Mr. Trump, have you ever been elected in public office?
No, but I have a lot of experience working with reporters, speaking with people, and running businesses. I think I have what it takes to run this country, which I see as basically a big business. I am a great businessman, so I would also be a great president.
Mrs. Clinton, what are some things you promise to do if you are elected president?
Well, I would give the people the opportunity to attend community colleges for free, no matter if you are rich or poor. I believe education is very important and that everyone should have access to it. Also, I would like to figure out a way to keep immigrant families together rather than send some of the other family members back to their home countries. Additionally, I will fight for equal pay for men and women. Believe it or not, men make more money than women for doing the same jobs. I don't think this is right, and I will fight to change this. I want to invest money in our economy so that good new jobs are created. I also want to increase the minimum wage or the least amount of money a person can be paid for doing a job, so everyone can make enough money to pay their bills.
Mr. Trump, what are some things you promise to do if you are elected president?
First, I will build a huge wall around the U.S. Just huge. No terrorists or illegal immigrants will be allowed to enter the country. Secondly, I want to bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S. I want the U.S. to make products again, rather than buy them from other countries. This will help create jobs. Additionally, I am going to charge other countries money to sell their products here in the U.S. This will help strengthen our economy. I am going to redo a lot of the trade deals we have set up. I don't think they have been helping us as a country. I want America to sell its products to other countries, not the other way around.
Mrs. Clinton, why should we vote for you?
Because we are stronger together. I will bring our country together. I will make it work for everyone, rich or poor, male or female, regardless of your religion or culture. I have a lot of experience with jobs, similar to that of the President of the United States. So I will be able to handle the demands and workload of the job. As I stated earlier, we are long overdue for a female leader, and I would be honored to be the first female President of the United States.
Mr. Trump, why should we vote for you?
Because I promise to make America great again. I feel like America has fallen down, and it needs a strong leader like myself to pull it back up again. I am not worried about making friends while in office. I will do what I think needs to be done, even if it isn't popular. I believe your future is in better hands with me than anybody else.
Now that you have heard from both candidates, you have a better understanding of who they are and what they stand for. Voting for a president is one of the most important jobs we have as citizens or members of this country. We need to make sure we are educated about who the candidates are and how they plan to help the country. We want to choose the person that we think will do the best job. On November 7th, you will get to vote in our school's election. We will announce the results of our election at the end of the day, then compare the results of our school election with the real national election results. Make sure you choose wisely. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Good luck.
Good luck.